said that they don't have no homeless people. They don't even admit to having homeless people here, you know?
There's a lot of homeless
And
people.
there's a lot, yeah. There's a lot of things to
Freddie, what's it like to be hungry and not be able to eat, get food?
Painful. It is. It's very painful. Just let me have something, anything, please, just something. You know, sometimes I feel like going to a dumpster and just looking for scraps. Just, I'm hungry. Why can't I eat?
When you're chronically homeless, there's a certain sense of resignation that takes place. And that resignation says, this is my lot in life. This is, here I am. So, when you resign yourself to that, you give up, and you exist. And it's, where's my next meal, where's my next bed, who's got my back, who's keeping six for me, who do I know, who do I owe, who owes me, who's good, who's bad. The community is made up of which people can I trust, who can I not trust.
I have 5 boys. 3 bigger ones are from the age of 26 to 13, and 3 grandkids. If it was me alone, I could be bouncing at my friends, but I have kids, and that's where the concern is.
My daughter was born November 5th, 1996, and the first 7 or 8 months of her life, I lived in the park with just sleeping bag and pillow. People think they need to do crime so that way they can get food and stuff like I did the same thing myself, but I'm now legally blind, legally deaf. I can no longer smell. I have brain injury, and 83 or 84% of my head is now titanium. It's just try to escape, but it's hard sometimes when you escape but you don't know where you're going to.
They assume that, okay, you have what you need, you have what you got. But they don't assume that you actually need things to wash your clothes or to eat. They just think, oh, you can make it by yourself. You put yourself in this position, so that's your own fault. Go get a job. Well, what if you're disabled and you can't get a job, and welfare won't help you because you're disabled? What are you supposed to do? I just turned 21 in November. I like my age. I feel much older. I have cops tell me thinking that I'm 35 years old. I'm like, no, I'm only 21.
See, this is what's so evil about it, man. This is the way these guys think. You get some young little thing from the shelter. You get her on the pipe. That shit is evil, man. You lick that pipe for a day, you're hooked. No shit. You're done, right? I've seen these guys go and hustle 20 bucks. Okay? Go grab a 20 stone. Go to the girl. Break it in half. Put it on the pipe. Melt it. Let her hit it. And then look at her and say, you want the other one? Get out there. Go. Make me $100. Evil, evil drug. When people say, do a couple of blasts and you're hooked, yes, you're hooked. Period. Just from one silly mistake. I'd say a good 90% of our street girls are infected with either Hep C or HIV. You know.
I wish I never left my parents' house. I wish I would have been a good little girl. But I just thought I can be free and nothing would happen. But it doesn't happen that way. I regret it to this day. I wish I could be at home with my mom and my dad.
Hardest to be homeless at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're behind some bush or behind some garbage can or behind some shelter or in a stinky room with 70 people. Usually early morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm sleeping outside, my hip hurts so bad because the weather's cold. The arthritis that's in my body now is incredible. But you get so, about 2 o'clock in the morning, it's so cold and the warmth that was in your body and the covering, everything's kind of mixed together, and now you're no longer warm under the covers, you're cold through and through. So about 3 o'clock in the morning is when your bones start to hurt the most outside. And then you have to start doing the rollover, and you roll over to the other hip until that hip hurts so bad, and then you roll over to the other hip until that hip hurts so bad. That's the night, that's the hardest part.
So sometimes a glass of water, it plays a great role in your life. Either for hungry, either for hygiene, cleanse, water, a glass of water play a lot of role, a great role in your life. That's survivor. Yeah.
I've got one client who's just a schizophrenic, but I didn't believe that he was a CEO of a company out west. You know, his wife passed away. He sort of, it just, things started snowballing and snowballing, but he sleeps in like the closed drop-off boxes. That's his thing. He won't do the bushes, he won't do the stairwells or anything. He'll wait until it gets dark and he'll crawl into one of the boxes. It's warm, it's clean, it's safe. That's the big thing.
What's a day in your life like?
What do you mean?
Just how do you spend your typical day?
Alone.
Just because I'm on the street doesn't mean I'm not a good person.
It's not a homeless person. It's a human being experiencing homelessness. If we could change people's ways of thinking, I think it'd make a world of difference.
It's like I'm moving towards a space I'm not familiar with, that's okay. Life comes to those who take the play, not to the cubs that hide away. Raven's eyes burn into mine, make it so they're pure designs. But who knows how far we have to roam? To believe you, but I just couldn't breathe through the fumes. If you want my tune and you